What's up, everybody? 32 Icon here. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. In good faith that I will continue bringing you great content. So today we're going to talk about the new addition to the Legion line from Sauer, and it is the 938 Legion. This is their micro pistol, and it is micro indeed. By the way, this gun is unloaded. There is no mag in the mag well. So real quick, this gun is also unloaded. It is the FNS 9 compact, and I just want to use it for comparison real quick. So when you line them up, I'm trying to make sure I line them up in the back evenly. You notice the FNS 9 compact stands out just a little longer. Okay, just a little longer. The grip on the compact is a little longer. Okay, so this is a compact. Okay, this is the micro. And if you're still unclear, it's about the size of the 365. I think that's a fair assessment. But this has 7 rounds. It comes with 3 7-round mags, whereas the 365 obviously has the 10 rounds. All right, so let's hop into it. Okay, so a couple of things. The 938 is obviously a micro pistol. It is their newest edition of the Legion series. It comes with all the accents of the regular Legion line. So you have the X-ray 3 day and night sights. They're going to be hard to see on camera, but you see that tritium in the front. During the day, this green sight just pops out. At night, the tritium just brightens up, or it'll also brighten if you're using it inside. It just automatically illuminates to its setting, whether it's indoor, outdoor, daytime, or nighttime. And in the rear, it has night sights. Also, it has a little Legion logo up top. I'm trying to put it to the side. Maybe you guys will get a little glimpse at it, which I think is a pretty cool addition. You have the Legion emblem and the infamous G10 grips. Something about these grips, I promise you, I'm trying to figure out another set of grips that I like better than these particular G10 grips. Now, I've tried other G10 grips, but none of them feel like this. These Legion grips are they're just amazing. I absolutely love them. If you notice the texture on it, it's almost like a canvas type texture, but not as hard. In the front, it's that checkering. That same texture is also in the rear. I don't think that's a really good view of it, but it does come in handy. It probably could come a little further up. It's just kind of down here. It probably can be a little further up there to really get a good grip, but it still works nonetheless. Now, a couple of things that I had problems with was, and this is not due to the gun, is that, my hands are pretty big. So when I am, setting up for my shot, my thumb comes really far forward, and I notice that I have such a high grip that sometimes I'm like, I might be too close to the muzzle. So I'll kind of like tail it back a little bit, which I don't like to do, but I understand this is a micro pistol and this is not a primary EDC. This is more of a pocket gun, your second gun, just in case something happens to your first EDC. The other issue I had was that, let's see if I can show you this. Because my hand comes so high, as you can see, notice the skin right there. Now, it didn't touch the hammer. I didn't have any problems with that, but it was really high up. So over time shooting it, it kind of, it started to get a little bit uncomfortable. But again, this is not a gun that you'll shoot every time you go to the range. Of course, you're going to put some rounds through it. You got to have some time behind it if you're going to be carrying it, even as a secondary gun. But this is not a typical range gun. So you don't have to worry about it aggravating your hand over time because you're not going to be shooting it all that much at the range. But it was something to note. I enjoyed that I was able to kind of keep that muzzle flip down. Now, that could be partially said that it was my hands that was able to mitigate a lot of that muzzle flip. But it's also an all metal gun. So that weight in the front also helped to keep a little bit of that muzzle flip down. I thought it would have a lot of recoil. It actually didn't. It reminded me of the 365, where for it to be such a micro pistol, you would think that it would have a lot of recoil, a lot of muzzle flip, and it didn't. It kind of surprised me. It probably had the same amount of muzzle flip that my FNS9C has, maybe a little bit more, because this is pretty minimum with the muzzle flip for it to be a compact. But I actually enjoyed shooting it. Now you'll notice that it has front and rear serrations. The rear serrations are a little more pronounced than the front serrations. I think the front serrations is just for style, whereas the rear serrations is for obviously practicality. But for it to be a new gun, the slide and the action is actually pretty smooth. I think SIG did a really good job making this firearm and adding it to the Legion series. Also, it has a metal mag well, and that helps with, inserting those mags. Okay, so we're gonna get into the trigger. I don't have a device here to weigh the pull weight of the trigger, but I'm gonna show you what it's like as best I can. We have some snap caps. And here we go. So as you can see, the wall is right here. Right there. It is not much take up at all. The wall is already here. All right. Reset. Just right there. Not much ways to go at all. Again. All right, so I'm gonna try that again for you. See if I can get this camera to zoom in a little closer so you can see it. All right. Here we go. Right at the wall. Okay. Reset. Right there. So again, for it to be a micro pistol, the trigger on this is really, really nice. It is flat. It is smooth. The wall is right there. Of course, it's single action only. It is just really nice. So SIG did a really good job with that. Again, it was amazing to shoot. Minimum muzzle flip, minimum recoil. The trigger was super nice. The accents for the Legion series is nice. You have the emblem up here. You have it on the grips, the G10 grips. All of that makes for a nice pistol. It also comes with 3 7-round mags, and they all have the mag well to it. So all of them have, the other one is over there, have the mag well. And when you put it in, I have big hands, but it lets my pinky rest on something. So I really like that about it. Last thing I don't think I talked about, it also has a Ambi safety lever, and it protrudes a little bit. You can see it, right there. It protrudes a little bit, so you can just hit your thumb and actuate it. It's still a brand new gun, so it's probably gonna be a little heavy at first, but I actually like it. And I'm sure after several rounds, it'll break in. But SIG, you did all right. You did all right with the 938. So in stores, I believe these go for about $700. I think their MSRP is $779 at this point, but I think it's $700 in stores. I know their 365 is about $530, $550 in stores. So this is about $150-ish more. Is it worth it? The sights are better. The trigger is better. The grips are amazing, and yes, they're better. Striker fire versus single action. I don't know. You guys make the call. But it is a nice pistol. I did enjoy shooting it. I like that they made this new addition to their line. It's cheaper than all the other ones, but of course this is a micro pistol. So you guys be the judge of that. I'm just here to deliver the news. I do like it. I think that if you have an opportunity to shoot one and you see it in a range, I say you pick it up, shoot it a little bit, and see how it works for you. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are treating one another with kindness, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Peace.